Hey folks, Leo 18 here and welcome back to another video. I'm gonna show you one more game exploring the Philidor defense. In this game, a lot of things happened and so I want to show my mistakes and the problems that I still need to do here. So the answer of the e4 is e5, knight f3, d6, bishop c4, followed by knight f6, knight c3, bishop e7, d4, he captures d4, knight captures d4. So castle followed by castle. So it's the last book move. So now I trained this and I just do this move that I looked at in the past. So knight captures e4. So knight captures e4 and d5. It's the same material after all the trades. So, but I still have an advantage that I can bring more material to the game. I have this bishop limiting this knight, and I so increasing the pressure against this knight. So he moved this guy to here, but I just did do this move. But this is not the best move. The best move is to attack this guy with a pawn. So he can't move the knight because if he moves, so for any square, I'll take this queen. Maybe I can win this queen. So it's a good option. Bishop e3, supporting more the knight, and now I attack the other knight and he start to make the f3, which is the best option here, but now it's not a good option. I think I didn't do this move to do this move, which is well, it's not a good move, I think. Yes, because if he captures here, I still can capture here. But this is not a fair trade. This is just the worst option because now he has an entire PC. So I just look at, well, this is not the best. But now when I look at well, I can't increase the pressure against this guy, so I just capture this pawn. He starts to support the other pawns. Now I just start to see, well, I think which I need to make this. But when I look at one after, one moment, 1 second after I play this move, oh no, he can captures. And if I captures here, it's just a trade. So if he captures, I capture, then he captures. And this is a unfair trade for me. So this is just a blunder. But he don't look at, he just played the knight f6 check, and I just captured the knight. Now he captures, and he captures the pawn. Is a dangerous idea, starting to capture more pawns, but I think well, if he moves to here, I just capture with the other rook, so he don't really move. And I think and so I think which this knight can't go to here or to here. Maybe he can put this knight here in the f5, but if he put this knight here in the f5, it will be not good because I'll just take this knight and I'll just move it. So I was looking at this moment to this knight and with a lot of fear to get a checkmate. So I don't want to get the risk, so I just played getting out this bishop and putting here in this square. So just moved this other bishop, which is not the best, but now I just hit capture, and after the exchange, he just have the control of my of these knights of these squares with his queen. So I just captured this other piece because I want to increase the pressure here. Now I have serious material against this guy, but he moved it knight f6, f5, and so I just look at, wow, this guy can't, he just can't threaten checkmate here. Can? So I think not. I think that he can't threaten checkmate, but even even with this safe position, I don't want to start with this king here because it's a panic move. So it's a very bad idea. I still have the queen looking to this square, the g7 square, but now I just played the queen a8 because I am just I'm just um without any time on the clock, so I don't have more time on the clock. This is the problem. So he just attacked here, and I just capture, and I think, well, I think which he can't go to here because it's controlled by my knight, and here is controlled by my rook. He don't have any type of sacrifice here, so I think which I can start to attack again. But now he moves here, and when he attacks here, I just start to get it, and so, well, he wants to pass this rook and make this rook goes to here. But I still need to say that this is not a good option. This is not a good idea. Well, it's a very bad idea. If he moves this rook to here, I have serious threats of checkmate. So initially I think that I can make one move like this. I don't know, but it's not a good move. It's a good move here. But if he do this, I just we need to be very more carefully with all the dangers that he's threatening. So well, now he don't have any more pieces, so he just don't sacrifice the rook. And I think, well, sometimes the pressure in the clock is the worst that can happen. And yes, is the worst because here I don't look at to this. First, I don't look at to this bishop. And in the second one, I don't look at that this bishop here don't help me. He just attract the other bishop. And bishop a6 and the exchange is just a follow-up of a very bad materials. So here the recommendation is this because now he can captures. And when he captures, I think which I can do this, which is a good move. But he can reinforce with with the knight, maybe with the knight, which is it's not bad. So well, let's take a look what happened. But I can capture with this queen. I just can't capture him because if he captures here, well, let's take a look. If I capture here, I can go to here. Yes, and if he captures here, just captures that, and I have a lot of more pawns here. So yes, this is the way. So let's take a look in this other option. If he moves here, I can move to here, and so let's take a look. This is the worst option, right? What is the best for the computer? Ah, the best is this. So now the he's supporting everything. So, and if I capture this, what happens? Nothing apparently, so I can I can't move to here. I can't move to here because I just can take with or the knight or the no, I can use the knight or the rook. So yeah, it's a good move, but I need I need to be very careful with this rook here. So well, it's a pretty interesting option here. So now, so the discussion that I am showing is because it's all because of this. So now he came with the rook. So but the best option for day was to explore this. So you need to be careful and you need to be calm. So keeping the calm, you can go for the checkmate with the white pieces here. So if you don't make any mistake, this is the way to start attacking and putting more pressure until you get the checkmate. So, but he didn't look at he didn't saw this. He just moved the rook, and one time that he moves the rook, so I just he captured. But the time pressure was rushing me. I was very hungry, so I needed to change. And well, the thing that I want to know is if this happened with you sometime. I can't move the rook here because these squares are protected by the knight now. But I can't move this queen. I can't move this queen to here because he just can give me the checkmate. But now one good continuation here is to maybe stay very calm and start to make some moves occupying squares that are not equipped yet. So initially I started to bring the knight, but I think which the knight could be a worst idea. So sometimes there are more lines that you need to be very careful. So well, so if this happened with you sometime, lost a bad game by the clock, and your opponent was with more than the a half of the time, so let me know in the comments. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time. Bye bye.